What's going on, guys? Tonight, me and my friend Patience went out to Crybaby Ridge to see how haunted it really is. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, check out her page and like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell too. So right when we first get out here, for some reason my audio had stopped working. It's insane. I have no idea why, but my audio would not work. It worked before we got out there. It worked when we were not near the bridge. But when I got out there, my audio had stopped working. So I put the camera on the railing, and you can see that there's crazy symbols. You can see that people that wrote on it from years out there. There's a pentagram on it, which I think is insane. That's so sketchy. You can tell here that I hear something in the distance. The whole night we could hear people speaking far off in the distance. We were walking and the wood was creaking beneath our feet. So we also could hear yelling at certain points in time. It was definitely insane. Here's the symbols and stuff on the other railing. You can tell it's written by a person, but it's still sketchy being out there. There's so many different stories behind this bridge. The whole night as we're walking through, Joey and his brother claimed that they kept seeing a black figure. His brother was in the car and he saw a black figure walking behind us, but he didn't want to stop and yell because we were recording and he didn't want to tell us. We heard thumping in the distance, which was the craziest thing. It sounded like something large was walking through the woods. So we checked the back of the car again to see if there was anything on there. There's supposed to be like footprints or like prints that something had crawled in the car, and we didn't see anything this time. It looked plain. We didn't really notice anything different. So it wasn't shocking that we thought we had wasted our time. But then I set up my camera using my car headlights and then facing down towards the bridge, and we're looking off to the side. And we hear a loud noise, a scream and thumping, and we ran. We took off. I was not sticking around for this situation. It also sounded like something was thumping on the back of my car. So we decided after this, before we leave, we might as well go check out the back of the car and see if we see prints. And I swear to you on everything, we did not put any of these prints. I'm not sure where these prints came from or what they were trying to represent, but it looks like something lightly walked across it. You can tell it didn't put like much pressure down because too much of the powder didn't come off. That was the craziest symbol that we saw right there. But the other ones almost look like some type of print as something was like walking or climbing up on the back of my car. And Joey's brother was in the car and he told us that he heard something hit the back of the car. And we also heard it, and that's why we ran. And you can tell that the powder had made shapes also. So these were the three crosses that I was told were for the baby. It's weird because there's three of them, and I went out there years ago and checked it out, and there was only one. So I'm not sure why there's three now, as there's other stories or what's going on. But also, as you can see here, this is the cross that I heard was for the mom. This is the biggest one. It's off on the other side. That's the sketchiest one in my opinion. What's going on, guys? So, it's the craziest thing while we were out there. Joey and Kenny swore that the whole time they were seeing a black figure coming behind us in different sections, and I believed them because as I was driving away, me and Joey both looked to the left and saw something standing in an empty driveway. It was the craziest thing, and for those marks on the back of my car, I don't know what they could have came from. I partially feel like it was an animal, but we heard thumps, and it almost sounded like thumps in the distance in the woods. And then we ran, and then when we came up to and saw the back of the car, it was crazy. I don't know what it could have been. Let me know what you guys think in the description below. Make sure you comment, and make sure you like and subscribe. See y'all later. I was so worn out after all this. I have no idea why. We all had felt pressure like on our chests and backs after we left. It was almost like we were exhausted from something and something had put pressure on us. It's crazy. I'm definitely never gonna go out there again, but who knows what the future beholds. See y'all.